one effective response to division is for us to replace our certainty about what we think we know with a curiosity instead. Because when we do that, we break through the divide in a totally different way.
We have to step into the shoes of people who believe things we don't believe, who advocate for things that we would not. Imagine the ways in which our world might be transformed. We stop not only arguing, we stop shutting down, and instead start opening our minds.
So we're at Reading Terminal Market in Philadelphia, and we are talking about how we move forward together as part of our TED Democracy series. These events are intended for us to bring the community together. You have different vendors from different parts of the world who have all come into part of this melting pot that we've created in America. And so as we're thinking about democracy and what we want our country to be, it feels like such a fitting place to be able to discuss these ideas and dive into it.
My mission is to help us disagree productively, to find better ways to come together. The way in which debate can be useful is by putting confrontation respectfully at the center, by focusing on the ideas rather than the individual. And once we're able to make that separation between the idea and the identity, then we can start to make progress.
People, I think in general, want to care for each other if they realize that something matters to someone else and they're not attacking them for a view they hold.
We all aren't going to agree. If we disagree, that's fine, but let's be humane afterwards.
Stop looking for ways to be divisive. Start looking at ways that we can sit down, have a conversation, and communicate.
Back in 2019, I traveled for 12 months. I went to Trump rallies, and I went to meet with religious communities. They were all places where I had once been fearful of and deemed as the other, and I wondered, is there a way for me to understand them and connect with them in a totally different way? Could I even learn to love them? And what I found out on this trip, that the more we come into contact with people who are different from us, the less threatened we feel by them. It taught me a lot about love. I see the practice of curiosity as a fundamental skill, a fundamental practice we all have, as a pathway for us to heal, as a way for us to better understand each other and each other's stories, and as a way for us to move forward together. Thank you.